Hey guys, it's Brandon and Wyatt here. Trying to do this one-handed. We got to park so I can shoot some video for you. We just stopped here in Ceresco and topped the old farm truck off with some gas, so that way the 454 can get its 7 to 8.5 miles per gallon. We're actually heading up the road here to get some 3x3 large square bales alfalfa from our friends the Fix up at County Line Show Goats. I think they're out of Ashland. Might be their actual address, but me and Wyatt got us a pop, so don't tell Mom, she'll be mad that she didn't get one. So anyway, we're gonna head up the road here about 10 minutes and pick us up 4 large square bales. We just got the inline round bale trailer. We've used it before, it works. So we'll take you along. Suppose some of our bales we're gonna get are over in this shed. Maybe they're in the back shed. I bet they're in the back shed. He's got some bales in there. Maybe they're in the back shed. Hey guys, so we got here and we were talking to Todd, and I think it's Merlin, his dad. Wyatt's kind of grouchy. I asked if he wanted to get his picture taken up by the trailer, and now he's grouchy, but that's because he's too cute for pictures. He's mad.
I'm gonna shoot that phone with a gun.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot this phone with a gun. Anyway, we just picked up some second cutting alfalfa here. We picked up 4 3x3 squares from Todd. We got them. They load a little weird on the round bale trailer, but we make do. They fit, being 3x3s, they fit just inside this inline king trailer, and we found out you can't quite fit 4 unless you let one hang over the edge, and we threw one in the back of the 454. So anyway, like I said, we've got about a 20-minute drive home or something like that, and as you can tell, he's crawling around in the back being naughty. I don't know, he's supposed to be in his car seat. So anyway, we'll get home, and this is a self-unloading trailer, so we'll get these tipped off of here and get them back by the fence for Shayna. That way she can start transitioning the does over to alfalfa here. I don't remember when the kidding's supposed to start, if it's going to be here mid-December, something like that. She'll have to get back to you on that, but I know we're going to start getting goats transitioned over to alfalfa off of prairie hay. I think if we had our rathers, what we would do is we'd probably feed a transitional mix, or maybe some teff. That would be a good transition off of the prairie hay, but nonetheless, we'll get them weaned into this second cutting. Todd said there's some guys that are already feeding this to some horses and some goats, and it's working really well for them, and Todd always puts up good alfalfa. So we'll get this back home here in about a half hour, and we'll show you unloading it and see if it lands off the trailer, or we hope so. Yep, you pull it straight back until that unhooks, and that unhooks that bar. And now that you've got that unhooked, hold on.
No, I feel like you did something wrong this time.
There you go.
Now do I pull it? Or...
Well, so much for that idea.
Oh, trying to...
I kind of thought they would follow. I've always
you thought the weight? Maybe if I moved them faster, it would have.
I've always been worried that it would
Flip the trailer?
Well, it would tip them over because they just lean against here and in on the side. And I've always been worried coming down the road that one would easily tip over. Clearly not. Well, as you can see, we haven't done this before as far as unloading them. Last year I just pulled them out and stacked the flakes by hand on some pallets in the shed to keep them good. Clearly they're in there good enough not to fall out. I don't have my loader on the tractor yet, so I don't know. We'll see if the bale spear will pluck those off, or maybe I'll have to run up the yard up to Shayna's parents and get the 966 with the loader and pull them off. So I don't know, probably won't happen tonight. Hopefully be back out with you guys probably tomorrow night, which would be Thursday the 29th. And hopefully we can see if the old 806 will knock them bales off, or if we're going to have to go up and get the 966 and the loader and tip those out of there. But kind of inconvenient that they didn't tip off like we thought, but I guess it should be expected. So anyway, I guess that's all for tonight, and we'll catch you tomorrow. All right, guys. Well, we're back. Day number 2. We went and picked those bales up from Todd and Jess last night, and as you saw, they didn't roll off the trailer. So I know I've got some glare. My building faces to the south. I've got my 1963 806 here. It was bought from the family. It's a low-hour 806 Farmall. It's got about 40. It's got under 4,500 original hours on it. Got a parasitic draw somewhere, so we threw it on the charger. Seems like it always pulls the batteries down a little bit somehow. I need to chase some wiring, but anyway, I'm gonna attempt to wobble my butt up into the old ice cream box cab and see if this thing will pop off, and I'm sure Wyatt will tell me how to do it, but we'll get this out there. I neglected to adjust the spear on the back before surgery, so the pins aren't in really the right spot. So we'll see if we're able to get those off of there, or if we'll have to go get the loader. If not, I need to bring another prairie hay bale into the shed. You know what, actually I'm gonna move you over here so I can show you exactly. I'll prop you up next to the 1566 how my cripple butt needs to try to get up here. Don't mind my Farmall panel being off. We were fixing a couple radiator leaks, so let's see if she'll fire for us. She needs a little cooling. I gotta run to town, but I don't know. This could be another failed night number 2. Maybe this video will go 3 days. Just stay there, buddy. As you can tell, my spears are pointed down a little bit. So this is a WorkSaver spear, and it's got the multi-pin positional mounts on it, so you can mount to a loader or whatever. I think it's got the 1-inch pin option, which eventually it'll give me the option if I need to use it on my loader once I get it hooked up. But I had those pins mounted too high because I used to have 34-inch rims, and now I've got 38, so my overall height is a few inches taller. I got them mounted too high and I didn't fix it before my arm. And so I'm gonna see if I can crank that in a little bit, drop it enough just to catch those and pick it up. It's probably not gonna work. Since I didn't move those, we'll probably still need to go get the loader, but we're gonna try it. Okay, well that didn't work. So obviously I could pick it up, but I'm out of height, so I can't pick it up and clear it. And I've already got this thing tipped. And I can't, with the tip, I can come in underneath the bale, but it won't push. So I think what I'm gonna do, Shane is over here with a couple kids watching me fail. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna irritate her. I'm gonna ask her to come run the tractor. And I've got a small chunk of plywood over here. I'm gonna see if, I don't know if it'll work. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slip it down next to the bale and the bale's tines, and then we'll see if we can push it over. So let me see if I can get her talked into coming over here, and we'll see if we can push these off the other way. So she's like, nope, it's got you written all over it. Wyatt, get out of there. So as you can see, I put a piece of plywood in here. It's probably a dumb idea. She told me it was, so that means it is a dumb idea. And so hopefully it won't spear the bale, and I'll see if I can tip it over the other side. I don't know. Happy wife, happy life. She thinks I'm dumb. I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm a guy, right? And we're gonna go up and get the 9 from Grandpa. Well, if nothing else, I proved I could do it once. See this angry face when she walks by? She's like, I told you so, we should have got the 9. What we ought to do is start a Patreon account so everybody can donate to getting mounts for my loader, and then I can just do this myself. But needless to say, now she's carrying Alfalfa to those girls. And the kids are playing in the old Bullmobile trailer. So hopefully one of these days, you're a little crooked. Hopefully one of these days we'll be able to go out and show you guys tearing that trailer apart. I don't know, we'll have to see how things go for us. If we end up redoing part of that trailer, tearing the floor out, replacing some cross members across the floor, some of the angle iron's not in great shape. It's okay for hauling a few goats around. It's more than safe enough for that, but it's a well ventilated trailer at the bottom. We got it real reasonable, so we thought, hey, it's a great starter trailer, so why not fix a few things, the lights and the bearings and stuff on it, and see where we get with that. Maybe we'll be able to find a used aluminum one or something. But this is what you get when you do chores at Lucky on board goats. We call them the 4 little Vikings because they just kind of run around, pillage and plunder all the time. You never know what they're going to get into. Wyatt's going to get the other pickup key. We'll run up, get the 9, we'll get these tipped off. And yeah, have you ever seen anybody go through so much work to get 3 or 4 bales off of a trailer? Only us. stubbornness, I got one off, but clearly didn't work for the other two. So 966 tipped them over. It doesn't have any lights on it, so I'm gonna run it back up to the farm, and then I'll come back, use the 806 and move these over by this pin for Shayna, and unhook the trailer, and then I'll get that bale that's in the back of the pickup. I'll get that moved into the yard. That way she can toss it out to the goats a little bit easier. Maybe we'll throw it on a pallet. Okay guys, well, I left the camera out here while I moved tractor back and forth. So I'm gonna die, or I guess the battery's gonna die. Sorry, my tripod's a little short. So obviously with the loader, we got those other two tipped off. I'm gonna be able to move them with the 806, stack them over here by the fence for Shayna. But I'm gonna get this moved, get a new bale of prairie hay tucked into the shed for Shayna. Me and the kids are gonna run in and grab some McDonald's for everybody while she finishes up chores. But well, you'll hear us joke around about the old farm truck and the old trailer. You know, I mean, they didn't cost us much. We gotta start somewhere, right? Just with like everything else, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta make a lot of mistakes, rebuild things. I had a nicer pickup. I had a 1-ton Dodge diesel. We sold that. We wanted to get ourselves in a better position when we started this business, so we can invest money into infrastructure and animals. And we joke, and it's a joke when we go to shows with our friends about, oh geez, the 454 made it. But I just wanted to throw it out there. If we didn't have that truck and we didn't sell my good truck that we owned, we wouldn't be able to do this. And so sometimes you make, yeah, it's not fun showing up with the old trailer that, you know, the shavings are flying out, the little rotten spots on the bottom or something on the road when we're following each other. We get a chuckle out of it. Yeah, sometimes when some of those people that have been established and they've got their nice aluminum trailers and stuff show up, you feel kind of like the country bumpkins. But we've put our money into our animals, and that's what we're trying to do, and we'll continually progress. So until the trailer and the truck give up on us, we just soon, like Shayna said, it's not about the truck and the trailer that shows up, it's about what walks off the trailer. So she's very right in that, and I just wanted to throw that in here before I lost my battery. But it's getting dark. It's probably not that late here in Nebraska. Like many of you guys watching this, it's already getting dark early, but I'll see if the 806 will fire back up. I'm gonna move these bales, get that other bale moved, get everybody into town for some McDonald's, and that'll probably be it for the night. Like I said, nothing like 2 nights worth of work just to get a few square alfalfa bales moved. But when you're limited on time and limited on ability, things don't go that fast. And so anyway, like I said, just remember that it's not about it's not about the trailer, it's about what gets off the trailer. So hopefully as we progress with this and you guys watch us, hopefully this goes somewhere, and you'll be able to see our animals progress, especially with this next year. Hopefully it's a step every year, so hopefully we can live by that saying. We'll see you guys later.